I'm back. It's been over a year, but I want to start making videos again. So since we're all sort of still quarantined, but not really, like we can go and do things where I live, but still not everything. Life's a little bit boring, so I thought I'd try to start making videos again. So today I want to do another review like I did that one time, and I want to review the Nikkie Tutorials palette, the collab she did with Beauty Bay, because it came in the mail the other day and I haven't used it yet, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to, yeah. So here's the box that it comes in, don't mind the marks on it, and it has a little message on the back. I probably won't read that because some people that like haven't got theirs yet might want to read it themselves, but it feels a lot different to what I thought it would feel like. It's like the sparkles in it are like, I don't know, you can feel them, but they don't really come off. So this is the packaging. I think it's so cool, like it's one of the coolest palettes I've ever seen. Whoops. And yeah, if you've seen Nikkie's video about it, she explains that like this is like her temple, as she calls her home, like temple tutorials and stuff, and it has another little message on the back. So as soon as you open it, there's like a plastic sheet which is covering the eyeshadows from being demied. It opens like in two sections. This side has a mirror and this side also has a mirror. One of the mirrors is magnifying and one isn't. And this is what this side looks like. And this is what this side looks like. And then you can open them both up together. I think it's so pretty. So now I know Nikkie Tutorial says that swatches are better on the eyes because that's where the makeup goes, but I will swatch them on my arm because I don't have enough eyeball space. And I'm also going to do a makeup look with the palette so you can see how the eyeshadows work and stuff, and if they blend, stuff like that. So I'm excited. I'm gonna start with swatching the first row. I have to read these backwards. So here we have Redemption, Blend and Snap, Ivy, Slasher, and 5 AM. That's the first top row. We're going to swatch the second row on my arm. I'm swatching these. I'm up to the third color, and it is so pigmented. Like, wow, like it's like the brightest red I've ever seen. So don't come for me. My hair's disgusting. I had an allergic reaction to the hair dye. So it doesn't look great, but it's getting fixed. So this is the second row and they are beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna do the third row. You can see the basic trot, it was a little bit light on me because it's practically my skin tone color, but yeah, I think you can see the reflex in All In, like, oh my gosh. And Aura, yeah. Aura is so pretty, I love it. I think I do have to say so far with the swatching, I know that most people don't really go off swatches on how good quality an eyeshadow palette is, but some of the matte colours in here are a little bit chalky, like the lighter ones, but I suppose that's like to do with the pigmentation and stuff like that. But I do remember Nikkie mentioning that, I think it was Plot Twist, which is the light blue shade. It's not the best swatched, but it's like buildable on the eye and stuff like that. Last row. I'm so excited because I have already swatched Pride and it is so pretty. Like, I think it's one of my favorite colors out of this whole palette. Okay, and that's the last row swatched, but look at Pride and Mama Tutorials. Actually also Mr. Tutorials. Oh, they're just so good. But I'm sure you can see with Amsterdam, it looks a little bit chalky, but I'm sure it'll work on the eye. Okay, now we've swatched the palette. I'm gonna do a look with it. I'll probably do my eyebrows off camera, because I like to do my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and then base and everything in case of fallout and stuff, because I hate fallout. It can literally just ruin your base so much. So I will go do my eyebrows and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with eyebrows. They aren't 100%, but they're okay. I'm trying a new technique with the Pears soap, and it's coming along, but it's taking a bit of adjusting. I also need my eyebrows waxed, but oh well. So I'm just gonna use this concealer as primer on my eyelids today. Okay, so now we're zoomed in. I'm gonna start putting the eyeshadow on. Okay, so I'm starting with basic trot, just in the crease and like all over to give a nice base, because it's practically my skin color, just a little bit darker. Okay, now I'm going in with Slasher on the outer corner, just packing it in like this, and then I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, so I don't know if it's the way I'm using it, but I thought Slasher would be a lot darker. It is definitely buildable, so like you can make it darker. It just, in the pan, it's like so much of a dark, deep purple sort of color, and like on the eye it just looks a lot lighter. Okay, so now I'm just going in with a fluffier brush to blend the edges so they look more seamless. But it's coming along. Now that I've got the crease, I'm just going in and darkening up the outer corner. So now I'm just going to put Pride on my inner corner lid space. So now that I've practically got an eye look, sort of, it's a bit patchy, but I think it's because of the concealer that I used. Maybe it could be because the eyeshadows are patchy, I don't know, but I'll get to how I feel about the palette at the end. I'm just going to do the rest of my eye makeup and I'll be back. I'm back. I really like the way the makeup turned out. I think it looks pretty. It wasn't 100% what I was going for, but I think it does look pretty good. I think this palette is amazing. Based on the packaging, I think 10 out of 10. Like, I think I'll give the Nikkie palette like a 9.5 out of 10, because it's like, it's nearly perfect. It's just the matte colors aren't 100% there. Like some of them, not all of them, some of them are perfect, but in terms of other palettes I've used before, the matte shades aren't as good as other palettes, but I love it and I will be using it again a lot. But I'll get you guys a close-up of my makeup. I just realized one of my eyelashes is already falling off, but they're only cheap ones. That's my review on the Nikkie Tutorials / Beauty Bay collab palette. I really like it. I would recommend it. If you don't like fallout and you can't deal with having to build up, sort of work with shades, like matte shades, I wouldn't get it, but I think it's sold out anyway. But I'm happy I got it. Yeah, so I'm gonna say bye now to this awkward video. I hope everyone has a lovely day. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. I'm not bothered. But yeah, I will link my socials below and all of the makeup I used, and yeah, that's it. Bye.